So good afternoon guys, myself Harshit Ranga. Today I'm going to be your quiz master, and I hope everyone has joined the meet, and if they didn't, you can ask your teammates and if your friends, if they are participating, you can ask them to join the meet as soon as possible. Hope everyone can listen me, and if you have any doubts you can post in the Q&A here. Okay guys, so good afternoon. I'm going to tell about the event. This is a collaboration between Quiz Club and EC Association in NIT Warangal. It is conducted as a flagship event for yearly Technozion event. This theme is Ignosi, which means getting wisdom. So with that, I'm going to start the round 1, which is prelims, which contains 15 questions. Before that, I'm going to give you some teasers so that you can get into the how does the quiz work and all. So let me go into the next slide. Hope everyone can see the slides, right? Okay guys, so the question 1, what is the comic trying to convey? I'm sure everyone can see the question. So yeah, does anyone have any answers? Does anyone? You can all guess, okay? You can all switch your mic on and you can guess, okay?
This is the pairing rule.
Yeah, exactly. Correct.
Hunt's rule of maximum multiplication.
Yep. This is a Pauli's exclusion principle. Good. So let's go into the second teaser. This keyboard has been designed for which set of people given their underprivileged status in the world?
Left-handed people.
Great. Good guy. I mean, good answer. That's the answer. It is for left-handers. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to explain you the rules. 1 second. Okay guys, so now I'm going to explain you the rules. So there will be 15 questions and each question is going to carry 1 point. Part points will be given whenever applicable, and given your answers in the Google form that will be provided through the chat, and even in the participants group we are going to share the form. As you can see, we just shared it. Okay, so you can only one person from the whole team can share the form. We don't want more than 1 responses, they will be disqualified. Okay, it is a strict rule. And they can be only 8 teams for your final, so give your best and then you can win. And whatever my decision is, that is absolute. Whatever I did, that is the final thing. Okay. So yeah, some might get the same marks. So for that we have inbuilt tiebreakers, and there are some traps for people who try to Google questions. That is a bad thing. Don't be evil. Don't Google, right? So guys, okay, let's start the quiz.
So one question.
Yeah.
Like for people who are not in the same place, what is the recommended mode of collaborating?
You guys can create a WhatsApp group, and as a team, right? You guys, if you are 2 or 3 members in the team, you can make a WhatsApp group and you can chat with each other. That is the most efficient way, I guess, rather than calling you, putting on conference.
Yeah. Or alternatively, you can be on a conference call through Google Meet or something like that.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So convenient.
Sure.
Okay. Any more doubts you can ask right now, and you all will be muted so that you won't be know any answers saying.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Can we fill the answers via phone as we see the screen? Like we have the questions in front of you in form of laptop. So
See, we're going to share a Google form, right? In that you can fill the answers.
So like we can open the mobile and fill the form with mobile while we are seeing the screen.
Yeah. That's what you should do. You should be seeing the screen and answer the questions in the form which we have sent. Okay. The question will be displayed on the screen, and the answer you have to fill it is in the phone or whatever device you use. Okay, in the Google form. Okay, guys. I see those are the doubts. Does anyone have any more doubts? So yeah, I see here some questions.
share the Google form link, please?
Okay, so it is shared in the participants group. Do you want us to share again?
Yeah, can you send it on the WebEx meeting somehow?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, just to clarify, this is an open quiz, right? Not a college quiz, isn't
No,
it?
no. It's an open quiz.
Okay, because you're asking for a college name in the sheet.
Yeah, that you can put
Just
any.
fill NA for now. Yeah.
Okay.
So, did everyone receive the form? You can put it in the chat. Cool. Okay, then, guys, let's start the quiz. Let's go to the first question. Okay. There are 12 places in Sweden called dash. Most of them only a farm or a few houses with minimal population. It's pronounced OA, or phonetically O with a colon, which means stream or a smaller river, is a content of the title of shortest place name in the world. Although other places such as O with two umlauts and Y can make the same claim. As a consequence, many tourists have ventured to the village for the sole purpose of either taking photos or stealing the place name sign. Taking cues from its tiny nature, short name and small population, identify what name does this village have something which is used extensively in field of science. I am going to again repeat. Okay, so yeah, I ask you to focus on the shortest name, small population, and the tiny nature. You know, as you can see, the rival contenders are also short, so think of something similar. Shortest name, small population, small, tiny, something which gets into your mind in the field of science. Okay, guys, moving ahead in 5, 4, 3, 2, yeah, let's go to the second question. The traditional techniques of cleaning clothes demonstrated good effects but were not durable under conditions of intense use. Chemicals were used in the early 90s to exhibit water repellent character, followed by wax later. Chemically treated fabrics became harsh and also resulted in a discoloration. Furthermore, there was no wash durability. The new approach has minimized the shortfalls in a significant way. This approach was inspired from a part of plant X. This plant X gave the means to transform nature into technology, which gave way for the making of self-cleaning and soil and water repellent textiles. This approach is used for developing paints and used to prevent corrosion on metals. Okay, so I want you to identify part of X or the plant X. So as you can see, the bolded parts, the water repellent character, self-cleaning, think of a plant related to that. The traditional techniques, so which demonstrated good effects but were like not durable, and whatever the chemicals used in 90s which had a water repellent character. Think of a plant like which has a way of self-cleaning, and you know, so yeah, identify the part of plant. And okay guys, given you enough time, I'm going to moving ahead in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the third question. Okay, so procedure. Just hold X in such a way that it makes an obtuse angle with the direction in which you are drawing. Push the X gently towards the board from its other end. Science behind it: the force that is exerting on X pushes it towards the board, and the friction along with the normal reaction due to the board throws X away, which is again brought to the surface by the force you have applied. But by the time this happens, X has moved a little far from its initial position. This results in an iconic trick widely associated with the person Y. So yeah, think of something which, while you're drawing and you're pushing it towards the board, which is an iconic trick, is known for this. I'm going to repeat it once again, like think X which is held in obtuse angle, and you're drawing it while pushing it gently towards the board from its other end, and the science is that it throws the board away, and the friction with the normal reaction due to the board, that all. Think of a person who is iconic with this trick. I want X and Y, the X and the person associated Y. Whatever the there are part points to this. Yeah, there are part points X and Y. Like, even if you know X, give me X. If you know Y, give me Y. Okay, then moving ahead in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the fourth question. X-rin is an extracellular matrix like retina protein, first discovered in late 2000s. The discoverer decided to name it after X, inspired by lightning fast moves and shocking electric effects. Similar properties with the said protein exhibited. So IDX, where X is a variable here. And the image follows. So if you want, I'm going to go back to the text. Think of the lightning fast moves, shocking electric effects. I don't think the image doesn't help that much, but think of something. Okay, I think this is quite a good question, so I'm going to move on to the next question in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, question 5. The Magdeburg hemispheres are a pair of large copper hemispheres with mating rims used to demonstrate the power of atmospheric pressure. When the rims were sealed with grease and the air was pumped out, the sphere contained a vacuum and could not be pulled apart by teams of horses. This experiment was designed by German scientist and mayor of Magdeburg. Now I want you to give me the two brand logos, one that has hemispheres and other which doesn't have hemispheres, which were inspired by this experiment. You can see the images in the next slide. Yeah, so you can see the Magdeburg hemispheres over there and the horses trying to pull it. Think of a famous logo associated with this event. Two logos. Similarly, part points will be applicable here. Yeah, the logos of two brands where one has an hemisphere and one doesn't. Okay, so going back to the text. Think of something which is related to the pulled apart thing. I think if you want, you can, we're going to the image slide. Think of horses involved in an image, in a brand logo. I guess let's go back once again to the text and then we'll move on to the next question. Okay guys, moving on to the, I'm going to take 15 seconds more. Just think of it. The Magdeburg hemispheres, the ones which has no hemisphere, I'm repeating the things. Okay. Okay, moving on to the next question in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's see the question 6. An American rapper known by his stage name X is a Wu-Tang Clan member. The members of the group continue to pursue individual careers to varied degrees of success after the group had a breakthrough album. He was the inspiration for the logo of a famous social media platform Y, which is known for its spooky filters. Before Y started, the logo was created for its predecessor name Peekaboo, which functioned quite similarly to Y. So think of platform Y, which has spooky filters, and I want the stage name X of the rapper. So there are part points for this question too. If you either get either the platform or the stage name, will give you the marks. Part marks, yeah. Think of something peekaboo, spooky and all. I think of famous rappers such as like from Wu-Tang Clan. It's a famous rap group, right? They ruled 1990s. Okay, so I'm going to repeat again, like look at the spooky filters and think of the Wu-Tang Clan member, that is stage name X. Peekaboo, that will help a lot to get the company being talked about. And yeah, I'm going to move on to the next question in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And guys, even if you want to again get back to the question, we'll do a rerun where from 1st to 15th we are going to rerun all the questions. Okay. Yeah, let's go to question 7. A protein X acts as a catalyst to speed up a certain process. Scientists used a supercomputer to zoom in on this procedure. It showed that X was crucial in kickstarting crystallization, the origin early stages. X converts calcium carbonate into calcite crystals, which makes up Y, creating 6 grams of Y every 24 hours. Prof. Harding said that discovery could have other uses. Understanding how dash make dash is fascinating in itself, but can also give clues toward designing new materials. Identify the problem to which the aforementioned protein seems to have a solution. Think of calcium carbonate and new materials. So it's an age-old problem. No philosopher could, the early stages. It is a catalyst, speeds up a certain process. Think of the early stages like which converts calcium carbonate into calcite crystals. And the quote, understanding how dash make dash is fascinating in itself, but also give clues towards designing newer materials. Calcium carbonate, that gives you one huge hint. Okay, so understanding how dash make dash. So what makes what? Then I'm going to give you 20 more seconds, guys. Yeah, the blanks are indicated. The blanks are indicative, and I'm going to move on to the next question. We are going to have a rerun anyways. So yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Question 8. X is an American actress / singer-songwriter who has 25 number 1 singles and has sold over 130 million albums worldwide. X is well known to be associated with a distinctive component of the human body, so much such that there is a rumor about her insuring that body part. The creators of a marvelous miracle in the field of science have revealed that the miracle has been named after the singer owing to the singer's life-nurturing distinctive body part, which was instrumental for the miracle. So here the singer's life nurturing body part, that the similar body part was instrumental to the miracle. Think of that. The singer is quite famous. They are an iconic actress and singer-songwriter. Think of a person who is associated with such distinctive body part and has a rumor about her insuring that body part. Okay, so I guess this is a good question. I'm going to move on to the next question in 10 seconds. Okay guys, think of a marvelous miracle in field of science. Moving on to the next question in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the question 9. Okay, seeing here equations, it might remind you of school days, but still. Equation 1. X minus x1 plus b into y minus y1 plus c into z minus z1. That's one equation. And x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2y plus c equal to 0 and y equal to mx plus c, where the first one is a 3D line, the plane, the second one is a circle, general equation, third one is a 2D straight line. So yeah, given that equation 3 is within equation 1, consider a line L1 tangent to equation 2 and passes through equation 1 which are on the same plane. At any time taken, as long as L1 is within the bounds of equation 1, it is considered functional and non-functional when it is the opposite. This problem statement is verified by a system in the real world which was recently in use for controversy for the usage of system in the edge case scenario. ID the system or the controversy. Look at the equations and which has been in recently in use for controversy, thinking of circles, lines, 3D lines and all. Think of the same plane, functional, these things. I'm going to repeat like the equations. First one is of a 3D line, second is of a circle, third is a straight line which has been tangent, and look at that. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds and when we go to next question, 10. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go to question 10. While it is commonly speculated that organism X in a proper orientation was the inspiration for this discovery, certain historical references mark the story as false. In fact, the earliest references mention monkeys instead. The depiction in 1890s journal shows a bunch of monkeys performing acrobatics and shifting positions amongst each other, and in process creating a nice cycle. Which important discovery are we talking about? Look at the line that performing acrobatics and shifting positions. You think of a certain like organism X in a proper orientation was the inspiration for this discovery. But I'm asking what is the discovery? I don't want X. I want what is the discovery we are talking about. Don't give me X. Marks won't be given for that. Answer whatever is asked, in the Google form. Think of some monkeys performing acrobatics and shifting positions which are form a cycle. Okay, moving on to the next question in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Question 11. It is believed that X protects the people against the evil eye and also acts as a medicine. Hence, the use of X has its origins in ancient Middle East and Indian subcontinent. The science behind X goes as when keratin reacts with 2-hydroxy-1,4-naphthaquinone via a mechanism known as Michael addition. It creates a stain. So think of X, which is like believed that it protects against evil eye, and the science behind X give the keratin which it reacts with this 2-hydroxy-1,4-naphthaquinone and which creates a stain. The common name of that chemical helps. Don't Google, guys, don't Google. I'll just take all the fun out of quizzing. Stain, that might help you. Stain. And look at the area they're talking about, like ancient Middle East and Indian subcontinent. So that will help you because your parents might be associated with it too. And look at the keratin and with the chemical, and it gives you a stain. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go on to the next question in like the 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Shown within the image could be a complete of craftsman made of rye and groundwater from a precise region and is potable, which is a miracle considering its geographical conditions. It is hoped that when the beverage will get into full production, 75% of the profits from sales can attend native communities and wildlife conservation efforts among the region. What region am I talking about? Where the image follows. This is the image of that beverage. Going back to the text, I don't think the image helps much, so the hints given in the question is much more than enough. Look at which is conservation efforts among the region. Think of some beverages, not really the beverage, but fact that water is potable. What makes it? What could have made it? Which is a miracle actually. Think of the region and the potable water nature. So yeah, I'm going to give enough time. Going on to the next question in 5, 4. Wait. If you want, you can. I'm going to go into the image once. Yeah, I'm going to the image once. Yeah, see the image. I don't think it will help you much, but there you go. Look at the. I don't think there's much to look at, but okay. Going back to the text, see like the animal conservation which needs to be there, wildlife conservation efforts in the region. Okay, then going on to the next question in 10 seconds. Once I'll go to the image. Yeah, okay guys, going on to the next question. Question 13. In Euclidean geometry, the dash theorem says that if a point P is chosen inside a rectangle ABCD, then AP square plus PC square equal to BP square plus PD square. It is named as such because when line segments are joined, that somehow resembles the layout of dash. Fill in the blank. I think here you can give me the blank and fill in the blank, both will be the same. The answer is that both blanks are same. The blank is indicative, not the blank length isn't indicative, just the blank. The blank length will give you number of words that could help. Yeah, okay guys, going on to the next question. It's an easy answer. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Question 14. X was discovered while investigating a sample of the mineral zinc blonde. When looked at the spectrum, it appeared in Y, and eventually this gave rise to the name X. Y's etymology comes from a country from where a dye was exported to Europe, thus making clear that X is not simply named to honor the country, but its etymology is quite complex in history. Now I want me IDX. It's a pretty easy answer too. So think of a country, from where the dye was exported. Give me X, okay? Look at that, while investigating a sample they found something which appeared in Y. From where the dye was exported to Europe. That's, yeah. Going on to the next question in 10 seconds. The X and Y is quite similar. The words are quite similar. That will be easy to guess. Okay, going on to the next question 15. The last question, guys. After that we are going to have a rerun. So if you even have any questions you want to see, we are going to show it again. This is the last question. Let's go into it first. It is widely believed that the reason behind taking such a decision by C, where C is the variable here, was influenced by his personal ethics and morality rather than logical reasoning. C famously compared the universality of his work to that of sun, and therefore this decision was taken. However, over the years, several critics have criticized this angle of thought. Had this decision been different and a court of law was involved, the merits of the case wouldn't be to C's advantage, and whatever fame or goodwill he would earn by avoiding the legal stuff would also cease to come to light. Hence, it was a very selfish choice rather than an altruistic show of character. Give me C and what was the decision? Who is C? And this is a part points for this also. So if you know C or if you know the decision, then you'll get part points. In this world, this is in a world of Sci-Tech. So which is think of something which has brought goodwill, where the morality and the whatever the ethics he has was really good, and think of something which shows his character also. In this world of science, Sci-Tech, science and technology. Think of something which is a decision which is taking, and his work was compared to that of sun, the universality of his work. I'm going to rerun all the questions in the last 20 seconds. Okay guys, hope everyone has read this question. We are going to make a rerun from question 1, and hope everyone switches on their cameras, okay, so that we can see you guys. Hello, my name is Harshit. Okay, we are going to have a rerun now. Let's go to first question. So look at the the small rival containers which are like small, shortest place names, either O with 2 umlauts or Y, something like that. Tiny nature. Going to the next question. Think of a plant which is water repellent, self-cleaning and all, where the chemicals have been hatched. Like, think of a plant. Going to the next question 3. So there's a X which you hold it in such a direction, like while you're drawing, gently push it towards the board and from its other end. And the person, I want X and Y. Make sure you answer. If you know X, answer X. If you know Y, answer Y. You will be given part points. If you know both, this is a rerun actually, so I don't think we can go too slow so that we have to show every question. I'm just going to show you it once and again. Okay, so think of a person who is widely associated with this. Fourth question. Yeah, this is a pretty good, a pretty easy question. You think of something which is lightning fast moves and shocking electric effects. And if you guys have any specific question, then you can put it in the Q&A. We'll move it there. Look at the image. I don't think image helps a lot, but think of something that's lightning fast moves and shocking electric effects. That's a huge giveaway. Question 5. Think of like the brand logos, which has one has hemispheres and the other doesn't. 2 brand logos I want pulled apart, so that's a giveaway too. hemispheres are in the logo. One has an hemisphere, one doesn't have an hemisphere. Two hemispheres or something. Next question, question 5. If you want any specific question, you put in the Q&A after rerunning of all questions. While you all are filling the Google forms, we'll show you them. Okay. Question 6. Think of the rapper, and he has inspired this for this social media platform Vice logo. Peekaboo was its predecessor name. Give me X and give me the name of rapper and the company being talked about. Next, question 7. This protein X. So think I don't want the protein, but what is the problem being talked about? What is like understanding how dash make dash. So like the blanks which are indicative, they might give you the answer. Which converts calcium carbonate into calcite crystal. So calcium carbonate, that's something. Okay. Okay, going on to the next question. Think of an actress, like this miracle and the actress, those both are like, as you can see, it is given like it's named after the singer owing to that distinctive body part. And there's a rumor associated with that. Okay, going to next question 9. Yeah, so there are 3 equations: line, circle, and 2D line. Sorry, plane, 3D line, circle, 2D line, respectively. Think of the lines and tangents, which is an edge case scenario in the recent days. It was a controversy actually. Even though it was a clear thing, it was a controversy. So think of that. Next question 10. Yeah, monkeys performing acrobatics, shifting positions. Think of something in the world of science. They create a nice cycle, a good cycle. Everyone has gone through it at least once in their life, I'm sure. Okay, next 11th question. Yeah, think of something which is which reacts with keratin, and the common name of this chemical, like 2-hydroxy-1,4-naphthaquinone. And it creates a stain, so that will help you guys. Think of something in the ancient Middle East and Indian subcontinent also. Question 12. Okay, so this is a pretty easy question, I guess. Yeah, we'll show you the question 9 once after we go until question 15. Okay. Think of something which is potable, which is a miracle actually, considering its conditions. It is potable. Not portable, portable. Think of that. It's a beverage. The image, look at the image, which is a beverage. The animal conservation might help you guys actually. So yeah, look at the text again. Think of something, conservation effects in the region. Think of the water which is potable. Okay, question 12, question 13. This is a pretty easy question actually, but from the layout you can guess the the theorem name, which is also the layout of this. In geometry class in like 9th or 10th class you would have gone through this. The teachers would have explained you this theorem, something. Question 14. Yeah, look at the country from which dye was exported to Europe, and this has to honor the country they named it this. X, they named X. Okay, so that will be a huge help. Next question 15. The personal ethics and morality of this person has been have been criticized, but still, like, it is a really good character show, altruistic show of character. It wasn't a selfish choice, I'd say that. And okay guys, we are done with the rerun. And you have filled the form, right? Hope everyone has filled the form and all the details required options over there. We are going to close the form in like 1 minute max. Okay, you want me to go to question 9? Okay, question 9, question 12. Yeah. You guys have only 1-2 minutes max. You have to fill the form and submit it, or else we won't accept any responses, and that will be we won't evaluate, so that will be a waste of time. So please fill the form. Question 12 here. Question 9 shown just now. Going to question 9. It is pretty recent controversy. This one will help you guys a lot because today I'm going to give you a countdown, like 15 seconds. You want any more questions? Put in the chat and the Q&A. Question 14. Yeah. Question 14. See. Okay. And okay guys, I'm going to have a countdown for the last 30 seconds. Everyone fill the form. We don't want you to answer everything and not submit it in the moment. That will be hard because we tried well. Question 10. Okay, question 10. Okay. Any more questions you want? Yeah, actually this is only, we are closing in 20 seconds, so fill the form fast and submit it, or else you won't be selected to finals if you don't submit it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. 10 more seconds. Okay, so I hope everyone has submitted their form. Make sure you do submit. And I guess the responses are closed. Submit it as fast as possible. We are going to close the responses.
I was not able to hear.
Shout out answer.
Okay, we have stopped the responses and now we are going to present the answer slides. I'm going to unmute you guys so you can shout out the answers. Okay? Oh, so everyone is unmute. Cool. Yeah. Nice. Okay. We're going to start with the answers. Hope everyone has shared their Google Forms. Okay, guys. Question 1.
Armstrong.
Correct. Good. Yeah. Wait, tell again.
Armstrong.
It's
A
not
with
Armstrong.
that.
It's Angstrom. A-N-G.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think the spelling might be wrong over there. Yeah. Will you be giving points for that?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll
Okay. So you know the symbol of Angstrom, right?
Yeah, A with that umla kind of thing on the
Yeah,
top.
that's correct. Good. That's correct. It's angstrom, which is 10 power minus 10 meters. And yeah, next question 2.
Is it lotus leaf?
Good, correct answer. It's lotus and the leaf. Yeah. I'm going to explain the answer once. As you can see, the lotus, which is the plant of lotus, is that has the properties, the water repellent nature. So even though it is on a lake, it has a water repellent nature. It is still cleaning. Okay. So going on to the third question. What do you guys think?
Is it moonwalk by any chance?
This is Walter Lewin's dotted.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's Walter Lewin's chalk dotted. He's iconic. When he can draw a line so small distance in between the dashes, that thing. Y is Walter Lewin and what is X? Chalk. Okay. Okay, so yeah, when he pushes this guy, he just draws the whole line using chalk. So it looks so good while he draws. It's satisfying. Okay, next, fourth question. What do you guys think? It's a pretty easy
Pikachu.
one. Pikachu. Yeah, correct. That's correct. That's Pikachu. Known for its fast lightning electric moves and all. Yeah, and I feel sad that Ash and Pikachu are leaving us. So hope everyone is with me. Okay, next, going to the next question. Question 5.
One is Fevicol.
Okay, one is
The
Fevicol.
other might be a cement company, maybe Ambuja or something.
Levi's and Fevicol.
Yeah,
Oh, Levi's.
Levi's, yeah, Levi's clothing
Right.
and Fevicol. These both are the, what do you say, the brand logos. Levi's doesn't have a hemisphere. They has a pant, a pair of jeans, something,
Right.
and the Fevicol has the hemisphere, but they don't have horses on them. They have elephants.
Pidilite work like we have Pidilite instead of Fevicol.
Pidilite. Okay, I
Like it's
guess.
the parent company of the Fevicol.
But like the Pidilite has
He
the.
asked
I
for
don't think.
brand and not company. So Fevicol is a brand.
Okay, like
Yeah, exactly.
they had the-
Okay, guys, we'll consider depending on how close the scores are. So in case there's a tie, then the person who has answered Fevicol will be given preference.
Okay, so we cleared that doubt, and next we're going to the next question. Think of the like. What do you guys think?
Snapchat and somebody, I don't know the member.
Okay, yeah, the Snapchat is correct, and
Ghostface Killer.
yeah, Ghostface Killer. Due to the ghost face of the Snapchat logo, is the CEO of Snapchat has taken inspiration from Ghostface Killer. He's the head of Wu-Tang Clan, I guess. Yeah. Next question. Yes, guys.
Oh, this is Pearl making, oysters making pearl.
I'm sorry, but
Is this chickens making eggshells?
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, so what is the problem actually? Which came first, the egg or the chicken? The philosophical question since the beginning of time. That question. Okay, next question. Who is the actress or singer writer? And what is the body part?
Dolly Parton cloning.
Cloning.
etc.
Dolly Parton, and what is the miracle?
First
Cloning.
Cloning, yeah. What is that? Like, what is the miracle?
They
The
cloned
sheep
Name of the sheep, Dolly, right?
is also Dolly.
Yeah, Dolly. Name of Dolly.
Hope the answer should contain the Dolly part, yeah, okay? So the miracle of creation of first clone Dolly. Okay, next question. Look at this.
That's the controversy in FIFA World Cup. That Japan
Exactly. Between which teams?
bought the ball outside the line.
Yeah, exactly.
It was against Japan.
So yeah, as you can see, the tangent, the plane, and the curve. These three, the gold line technology. That's the controversy. Okay. Next question.
So this is Kekule's dreaming of the benzene ring as an inspiration for.
Yeah. That is the discovery. Actually, everyone thinks that it's a snake, but that's not true. Even though it's a monkeys. As you can see, there's the picture. That's the structure of Kekule. Next question.
Is it henna?
Correct. That's henna. Mehendi or henna, whatever they'll be accepted. As you can see, the 2,4-hydroxide, I don't remember the chemical name, but its common name is hennatonic acid. So that's how I guess henna has derived its name.
I have a question for the goal line technology thing. We've written VR. Will we get permit?
Yeah, we'll consider it. Like as you say, that there are questions.
Say for we put Japan goal, Funda, etc.
We have written line decision, so it's like we are thinking of the same thing, but not the exact same words.
We'll
Goal line
consider.
tech.
We'll tell you guys. Like we'll, what do you say? Once we actually, well, we are evaluating, right? So there might be some people who have similar scores. We'll depend on that. We'll evaluate. Okay.
Cool.
Next question. Next question answer. What do you guys think this is?
This is Pripyat, Chernobyl area.
Yeah, the region is Chernobyl.
Oh, okay.
The wildlife conservation around the area, right? Okay, next question. What is the theorem?
Union Jack theorem.
Ptolemy?
I didn't hear. Once again, can you repeat?
The Union Jack theorem or the British flag theorem.
Not really.
This is some leaning tower theorem.
It is okay. I mean, who said Union? Something United Kingdom or someone?
Yeah, I said Union Jack or the British flag theorem.
British flag theorem.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the answer is British flag theory.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's the answer.
we will also accept Union Jack. Fine.
Okay.
It's like this is like
Okay. Okay. Next question.
Is it Indian?
Indium
That's
and
it.
what is
इन
the
लोगों
other
के
one?
पास बहुत फालतू ज्ञान नहीं है.
Why?
Indigo.
I mean, Indigo Blue.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
That's correct. Okay.
From India.
India. That's the answer. Next question.
this is
Oh yeah, this is
Newton
Elon Musk
polio
and
vaccine.
is it?
No, not
Polio
Elon Musk
vaccine.
really.
Newton universal law of gravitation.
No, sorry.
Jonas Salk and polio vaccine.
Exactly. That's the answer. Junior Salk has not patented his polio vaccine, which has been a goodwill for millions across the world. Okay. So yeah, guys, that's with the answers. Thank you for attending this quiz, and we're going to be back to you guys in the participants group which you are there. Follow that. The finalists will be decided soon and announced.
When are the finals planned for?
Yeah, they're going to start just after we're done evaluation. I guess it will be done in like 15-20 minutes. Okay.
Sure.
You can follow Insta page, you can follow Facebook page, and if you want to get to more of a quizzes like this, you can go into the SlideShare event, the SlideShare, and you can go through all the slides. Scan the QR code for our Insta page, UCNW, and we are going to conduct more amazing quizzes like this.
Hey, sorry, I missed. Is it a prelim and final format, or is this the game?
No. There is prelims, and 8 teams will be selected for the finals.
Okay.
Okay. Hope you have submitted your Google form so that you can be done. Yeah.
And if when will be the finals? What time?
We'll inform you in that in the group which you are in. Okay.
Can the participants join? Like if they're not selected, can they join?
I don't. No. They have to take part in prelims to get into finals, right? So they aren't allowed to join finals.
Where do we have to mention the team name?
In the chat itself. Team, I mean, in the WebEx feed, please rename yourself. You can just right click on your name in the participants list and change to edit display name. That should do the trick.
Hello guys, Ashish here, your quiz master for the next round. So we'll be taking attendance once more. So please respond. Team 1, is team 1 here?
Yes.
Okay, we move on to team 2.
Yeah.
Somebody from team 2?
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Team 3?
Team 3 is here.
Team 3 is here. Team 4?
Yeah, we are here.
Team 5? Anyone from team 5? Okay, team 6? Team 6, anyone there?
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you are from this team.
Oh, default.
Team
Hello?
5 and 6. Hello?
Yes. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
I am from team 5. Team 5.
Okay. Kindly rename yourself.
What do you want me to rename myself to?
Team 5 and the
Oh.
team name.
Okay.
Identified followed by your name would do.
Yeah, so your team number and then your team name. Team 7, anyone here?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Team 8,
तुझे उस साइड से तो आवाज नहीं आ रही ना?
team 8, someone present? Team 8, can you hear me?
I see teammate in the participant list, but I think he's not able to unmute.
Guys, from team 8, can you just send a message if you're available? Teammate Antriksh. Okay, you're not that clearly audible, but it's fine. So now we'll go ahead with the finals. So congrats on making it to the finals, guys. Okay, so have all of you added your moderators to the WhatsApp groups?
Yeah, we have done it.
Okay, so now we'll go to round 1 of the finals, and that is.
Hey, can you hold on for a second? I don't think one of our team members is here. Let me just check.
Okay, make it quick. We'll give it 2 minutes.
He's here, but I'm not able to see your. Wait. Hey, Akshit, are you there?
Till that time, I'll ask each of these teams individually if they've added their moderators. Just respond with a yes or no. So, team 1, have you added your moderator to the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, we are.
Team 2? Team 2, have you added? Guys, please make it quick. What about team 3?
Team 3 is added.
Okay, team 4?
Yes.
Team 5? Team 5, can you please respond?
Yep.
Team 6? Okay. Team 6?
Yeah, we've added.
Okay. Team 7?
Yeah, added.
Team 8?
Oh, yes, I've added.
Yeah, and finally team 2. Have you added?
Yeah, we have added.
Okay, so are all the participants present now? Yeah, so before going ahead with the round, I'll ask all of you to switch on your videos. Kindly do that so that the quiz is more interactive, because the next round is going to be bounce. So all of you, do you know the rules of bounce?
I'm familiar with it. My team members are also familiar with it. So other team members want it taken.
Okay, fine. So in the finals, we'll have 3 rounds, each consisting of 7 to 8 questions. So for the first round, we have bounce. Now I'll explain you the rules first, and then we'll go ahead with the questions. So coming to the rules, each team gets 1 direct question. Now you'll get +10 on correct answer and -5 on the bounce, and +10 on the correct answer and 0 on the bounce. So the bounce to your respective panelists will be given in chat. Bounce will be open for 30 to 45 seconds after the question is read. So whichever team gets the bounce, that team need not necessarily go for the bounce. The other teams have to go for the bounce if they know the answer, or even if they want to give a try, they can do so. then part points are applicable only for bounce. If you partially answer in pounds, you'll get next, and be careful about that. So the pounds format will be as follows: @ your panelist and your answer. So this is the way you'll answer the question in your WhatsApp group. Example, add the moderator underscore answer underscore. So the moderator's name and the answer. So are you guys clear about the rules?
Could you repeat the last rule again?
Okay, so the way you'll answer the question for a pounce will be as follows. So I'll consider an example here. Let's say the moderator's name is Harshit. So we'll answer @Harshit followed by your answer, whatever your answer may be. And be sure to give the exact answer. Don't answer it partially, because you'll be given next in that case, negative marks. And pounce will be open for 30 to 45 seconds. After that, we'll go for the bounce. Am I clear, guys?
All right.
Okay, so with each question number, we'll tell you whose direct it is. So in starting with first question, the direct will be to team 1. So as we progress, let's say we close the bounce on team 2, the bounce on team 2, next question, team 3 will get the bounce. So with every question, we'll tell you who has the bounce, while other teams can go for the pounce.
Hello, excuse me, I just have a small query. So one of my team members isn't able to sit for the quiz, and team 7, she is only one person, so could she join a team or something?
Can you repeat this?
Yeah, so one of my team members won't be able to sit for the finals, and team 7 is lone wolf, one of my from college. So I was wondering if team 7, the person could sit with our team.
I mean, right now they've already distributed panelists and everything, so I think
Yeah, sure. Okay.
possible at the moment. Yeah. Also, considering there was regarding bounce, we are not doing the usual bounce. What we do, we have one direct question per team. So the question number which is shown on the top is that team's direct question. So it doesn't matter in which order who answers. We'll be starting with clockwise. So imagine the first question is for team 1, and then we move by team 2, 3, 4. If none of them answer, and team 5 answers, the next question will not be for team 6. It will be again for team 2. So there are exactly 8 questions and one direct question to everyone. Hope that's clear.
Yeah, so the question number is indicative of which team gets the bounce. Are the rules clear, guys? Okay, so we'll go ahead with question number 1. So question number 1 on your screen as follows. A from the field of Melas was a very well-known playboy who had earned the wrath of his wife on several occasions. Their marriage lasted only until 5 weeks after the birth of the prodigious child. Now, A's wife was a great mathematician herself. In one of A's seminal works, where he defends his womanizing habits in a metaphorical way, he takes a dig at his wife by calling her too mechanical, and, in short, she was a walking calculation. The child, X, was raised by the mother, akin to her own areas of expertise, that is, in mathematics or sciences, and never actually met the father, who died when X was 8 years old. X would go on to study mechanical engineering, invent important machines, and make breakthroughs that would earn X a superlative epithet in the world of computer science. ID X and A. So we'll open the pounds now. Okay, so try to pay attention to the metaphor, which is a clue for profession of A. I'll repeat again. So the metaphor is a clue for profession of A. And you have to also explain what is X, who is X, and mention both A and X in the pounds for full points, or you'll get next. Okay, so 20 more seconds remaining for pounds. Okay, so we won't reveal the answer until all the parts of the answer are given correctly. So partial answers won't be taken into consideration while bouncing. While bouncing, let's say partially you answer. Let's say you give the answer for X, then you will get only partial points in case you're bouncing. Okay, yeah, and we won't mention if it's correct or not that time. So 5 seconds left for the pounds to close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The pounds closes now. So now it's a direct bounce question to team number 1.
Hey, you showed the answer, I guess.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah, we've seen the answer.
Okay, so
It's okay, guys. We'll just cancel the question for this. Team 1, meanwhile, I think, let's see what we can do for Team 1's direct question. Meanwhile, let's continue the quiz and let's go to Team 2's direct. By the way, the answer was... what's the answer?
Yeah. So the answer was...
Can you repeat about the direct of team 1? Like what's the...
We are figuring out what to do about this. Meanwhile, let's just continue with the normal bounce round. So by the end of the round or the end of second round, we'll just come up with something. Okay. Until then, let's continue.
Yeah. So we'll move ahead with the next question now.
Wait, so next question is direct for which team?
It's direct for team 2.
Why are you going to team 2? Like why can't you just continue?
Team 1 will also get a direct question. Don't worry. We'll give a direct question later. Let's continue with the format right now and we'll direct to it later. Let's go that way as well.
Anyways, can you please announce as well which teams are bouncing, like whenever they're bouncing?
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead with the second question, which is a direct for team 2. It will be a bounce for team 2. Other teams can pounce for opponent. So question 2 on your screen now. So a stenotype is a typewriter mainly used by shorthand writers who need speed while typing. This is very useful in situations where one needs to type continuously without any kind of disturbance. Stenotype makes this kind of typing possible by removing the possibility of doing certain action which reduces typing speed. This action is very frequently done while using normal typewriters. Instead, there is an alternative for that action in stenotype. ID that action and alternative for it in stenotype. The image is there on the next slide. Yeah, so this is the image of the stenotype. So the pounce is open now. Except team 2, all the teams can go for the pounce. So I want you to focus on the bold parts, which is speed, type continuously. How will a stenotype help in that case, and how is it distinct from the normal typewriter?
We go back to the image for a second.
Yeah, sure. So think about that action which reduces your typing speed drastically and how you can improve it. How will the stenotype help in improving that thing? So while typing this, you might have noticed very frequently that you carry out a certain action which reduces your speed. How can stenotype help in that case? So the pounds will close in 15 seconds. Okay guys, 5 seconds for the pounds. 5, 4.
Wait. One team is pouncing it.
Okay.
Teammate is bouncing. Yeah, other
Okay, so we'll go ahead with the bounce now for team 2. Team 2, your answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that in a regular normal typewriter, you usually type with both hands. So in stenotype, you probably type with only one hand, so that increases the typing speed.
No, that's incorrect. So that was a good guess though. Going ahead with the next team for the which hasn't pounced yet. So team 3, have you pounced?
No, we have not pounced.
Okay. So what is your guess?
So what happens in a stenotype is that when you are, so there are it works on phonetics basically. It's basically used for shorthands. So there is a lot of double pressing, as in there is a lot of pressing at the same time. A couple of letters are pressed at the same time. So just to reduce the number of letters or number of words, that is done so that it's easier to type and it takes lesser time basically.
That was also a good guess, but not correct. Going ahead with team 4. Team 4.
Yeah. We would say that maybe the action that is taken is typing an enter key or a carriage return in the typewriters that we usually see. So maybe that was one of the problems that was trying to be removed.
Sorry, can you please repeat it?
It was that typewriting. In the typewriting, we see there was there would have been a difficult for pressing the enter key when you want to go to a new line. Once you complete one line, entire line, and when the typewriter tries to go, the typist tries to go to the new line, the stenotype or the typist. So pressing the enter key was a challenge.
Okay, that was
So
also
maybe that
very
was correct.
close again, but I say it's incorrect. So team 5, any guess?
I did make a bounce.
Team
Do
5
you
pounds.
want me to?
Okay.
Team 5 pounds.
Moving ahead with team 6 then.
So we're going with end of the line, like the line shift is the problem in the common or normal typewriter, and in the alternative is that when you press the asterisk, it goes to the next line in the stenotype. That's our guess.
Okay, that was also close again, but no. Going ahead with team 7.
Okay. We're going to guess that. So the keyboard has only the most common letters of the alphabet. Because you can see that the vowels are isolated, has multiplices. So it kind of auto corrects whatever word you put in if it slightly deviates and those letters aren't present. You can put in asterisks to indicate the name.
Sorry, that's incorrect as well. So team 8 has pounced, I suppose. So now, does anyone want to try again?
Wait. Team 1
Team 1 is left.
Team
Right?
1 is still.
Now team 1's direct, right?
So team 1 pounds.
Team 1 10 pounds. We can pick the answer, right?
Yeah. Team 1, go ahead.
Right. So the problem here is like the action we are talking about is spacebar. Like spacebar breaks your flow. You have to break between the words, and like just to keep it a normal tap, like instead of a big bar spacebar. So we use asterisks to just break the words.
Okay, that is correct. So we'll show you the answer now. Okay.
Would the spacebar reduce typing speed though? Normally, doesn't for me at least.
So what happens is the absence of backspace in stenotype restricts users from erasing the written part, which helps in maintaining flow while writing. So alternatively, it makes use of star symbol just after the word to be corrected.
Right, we said space bar, not
Aren't
back.
space bar
They
and
said the space bar
backspace
is something
different?
entirely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was pretty close. We wanted the funda of the space thing because none of the other teams answered the space wala funda. Everybody said our next
Spacebar
line.
is different from backspace, no?
Yeah. So we also essentially said the same thing. Like they said spacebar, right? And we also said line shift. So I think they're meaning the same thing.
I mean, there's no spacebar also, and
I mean,
spacebar
line shift goes to next line, right? Line shift.
Spacebar gives space, backspace तो letter हटाता है ना? How is that the same thing?
Okay, fine. We'll just discuss and get back to you on this one.
Team 1 is themselves saying that they are not right.
Okay, so we'll go ahead with the next question. It is direct to team 3 now for bounce. The other teams can go for pounds. So, question 3. Recent studies have shown that melanocytes, which cause certain people to possess a unique feature, could also be very crucial in determining the pain threshold. This makes them somewhat less sensitive to sunburns. This unique feature arises due to a genetic mutation which causes their melanocytes to have not so properly functioning key receptors, which ultimately leads to hormonal changes, thus leading to an enhanced effect of pain inhibiting opioid receptors. What is the unique feature that these people possess that makes them less sensitive to certain kinds of pain? So the pounds opens now. So the focus here should be on melanocytes and how is it helpful in the human body.
Teammate is bouncing.
Okay, yeah, you can do that in your WhatsApp group. So guys, you have 20 more seconds to bounce.
Hey, we have already bounced. Can I go to the loo for like 1 minute?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, so 5 more seconds to bounce, guys. Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we'll make it clear. Team 6 and 8 have already bounced. Now it's a direct to team 3. So team 3, go ahead with your answer.
We'll say because of the absence of melanocytes, their hair will be red. So red hair will be more resistant to maybe pulling or something.
Yes, that's correct. So red-headed people they have this unique feature and which makes them better at having the pain threshold. It makes them less sensitive to sunburns as well. So it's the correct answer. So the feature is red hair and the class of people is red-headed people. Now we go to
the scoreboard or something like. Is there a link?
Yeah, we'll be informing you about that at the end of each round.
Okay. Yeah. Can you just let us know whose bounces are getting correct or like after the question is done? Yeah. After the question is done.
Yeah, so that will be done by the team which is working at the back end, and after every round we'll tell you the scores.
No, yeah, that's good, but it would also be helpful to the other teams if we know what if the other teams have got
exactly.
wrong, so that it helps us to determine when to answer.
Yeah, so like we are at the end of every round, which consists of like 8 questions, we'll tell you your score. So before starting,
That's fine. That's fine. We are asking about after every question which team got it right or wrong.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just get back to my team and let you know. So we'll proceed with the quiz. We'll show after 4th question. That's fine. Okay, so we are at question number 4. It's here on your screen now. According to the myth, each of the dash number of horses represents an entity. It is depicted that a human could only observe dash number of them. A sage was first to have peeped through another horse, and hence he was named as Pashyaka, meaning viewer. This sage, upon his research, found that the horse is harmful to life, and there is no finite limit to such horses. To protect everyone from seeking more about such horses and inviting harm in the process, he renamed himself to Kashyapa and hence erased all evidences of viewing those beasts. What entities do these horses represent, and what is the new entity the sage realized? So the pounce is open now, except for team 4, all the other teams can go for the pounce. So the point of focus here should be human could only observe dash number of them. Yeah. So another important point that which you should focus upon is that the horse is harmful to life, and there is no finite limit on this type
Team 1 bounces.
Team 4 gets the bounce. So you have 10 more seconds to pounce. So team 1 has already pounced. The remaining teams can pounce in 5 more seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Team 4, it's a direct now.
We would say that this is the horses represent in some way the zodiac signs, the 12 zodiac signs, and maybe initially they were in 12, but I guess when Kashyapa tried to view through it all these harmful things and everything, he created the final zodiac signs and made it 12.
I'm afraid I'll have to say that it's incorrect. Going ahead with team 5. Team 5, any response? Team 5?
Pass.
Okay, team 6.
We will say this is these are the planets, and the new entity maybe Pluto, I guess.
Oh, that's incorrect. Team 7.
We're going to guess that the horses represent stars, and the new entity was the Milky Way or something.
No, that's incorrect as well. So team 8. Team 8, any response? Team 8, last chance to respond.
Pause.
Okay, team 1 has already pounced, so we'll go ahead with team 2 now.
Yeah, even I'll say that all the horses were stars, and probably the new entity they thought was probably the sun.
That's incorrect. Team 3.
So we'll say, so these are planets, the horses, and the entity will say is the sun. Like, I mean, not trying to view the eclipse and that, basically not directly view the sun directly. So which is why the new entity, the sage realized, is the sun pretty much.
No, that's actually incorrect. So does team 1 want to go ahead and reveal the answer? Or audience members?
So these are like space dimensions, and like the humans could observe only 3 of them. So the new entity he introduces time.
No, that's incorrect. So anyone in the audience who wants to reveal the answer? Anyone in the audience? Okay, so
I don't think that's any audience.
Okay, so we'll go ahead to the answer now. And so the 7 horses actually represented the colors of visible light and UV. So that is why I told you to focus on the part where the humans could only observe certain number of them. And this was the answer. Going ahead with the 5th question now. So, question 5 on your screen now. Unbeknownst to most people, this incredibly popular Discord X was really modeled after a character from another extremely successful sci-fi series. The sci-fi series is well renowned for its eccentric escapades and futuristic themes. The character and X both have blue skin, are robots, and are programmed to carry out the orders and wishes of their masters. By substituting a number for the second portion of the original character's name, the name X is a pun on that name. ID X and the inspiration for the character. So the pounds opens now. Other than team 5, all the teams can go for the pounds. So again, focus on the bolded part. It might help a lot.
Could you clarify what the word Discord here means? As in popular Discord?
It is the Discord app.
It is the Discord app that we are talking about here.
And X is a part of that Discord app.
Okay.
Okay, so focus on the blue skin part, which is bolded. That will help you get to your answer. Also, the part where you have written are programmed to carry out the orders and wishes of their masters. This might help you to lead to your answer. And to clarify again, Discord X, here we refer to the part of the Discord app. So the pounds closes in 10 seconds. Anybody who wishes to go for the pounds, make it quick. Okay, guys, so...
Can I pounce now?
Yeah, go ahead. You have 5 seconds left.
Okay, I'll bounce out.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll close the pounds now. So now it's a direct for team 5. Team 5, what is your guess on this? Hello?
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Go ahead with your guess.
Am I audible? I can't hear you guys.
You're audible. Please go ahead with your answer.
Is this Team 6's guess now?
Team 5, you can answer.
Team 5, can you please respond? We can hear you. As we have not received a response for Team 5, we'll go to Team 6. Team 6, your guess?
We're guessing R2D20. The inspiration would be R2D2 from Star Wars.
No, that's incorrect. So we are going ahead with Team 7 now.
Yeah, so the entity is Wampus, that little cartoon figure on Discord. And the inspiration is, we're gonna guess, from a video game.
No, that's incorrect. Team 8.
Oh, we have pounced.
Okay, Team 8 has pounced, so we'll go ahead with Team 1, which has again pounced as well. So Team 2.
Yeah, I'll say this is that Discord mascot, the Discord logo, which is there, and the character, I'll guess. I'm not sure about the character. Just the Discord mascot is what you are referring to. I'm not sure about its name. That's it.
Okay, I'm afraid that's not the answer. So team 3 now.
We'll say Doraemon and Dorem 1.
No, that's incorrect. Team 4.
Yeah, we'll chimp on the answers. We say Wampus, the Discord app's mascot, and R2D2 is the character, the inspiration from where Wampus is drawn.
That's incorrect. So, any audience members who want to answer? Okay, so we'll go ahead with the answer now. It is the Mi 6 robots that we were talking about in this particular question. So the Mi 6 bots was the answer that we were looking out for. Now going ahead, this is from Rick and Morty, popular character. Now we'll go ahead with question number. Okay, so before going ahead, I want to tell you that for the stenograph question will not be giving points to team 1 because the correct answer was backspace and not space bar. And going ahead to the.
What about the part points for the second part?
The answer
the
was
asterisk part right now.
No, that was incorrect. So the asterisk part was already mentioned in the diagram. So in the figure that we
No,
gave.
you said like what is the alternative action? We said that it is an asterisk. Like they use asterisk instead of whatever the first action is, right? So how is that incorrect?
There are two parts to the question.
So no, what we were referring to in that question was what action were we talking about and what is really helpful in.
So you asked for the alternative action. We told that it was the asterisk they used instead of the previous action.
Okay, so we'll be giving part points for that.
Team 6, we had also answered the asterisk part.
Yeah, even we said the asterisk is
we
the
also said.
thing.
Okay, asterisk makes sense from everybody, but nobody led to the initial action. So I think nobody should get points for this one.
Yeah, no one should
Because
get
whatever,
points.
yeah, because whatever
Then no
formula they
one
had
should
for
get or
asterisk
like give the part points for asterisk.
Yeah, because asterisk was quite well visible in the figure, the diagram that was given, the picture that was shown to you. So that was not something very.
That was asked in the question, right?
You shouldn't have asked for the question if that was that obvious.
Okay, so
one quick question. Is there part bounce? Like, can you answer part and get part? There is nothing like that, right?
No, part bounce is strictly not allowed. If you answer partially, you will end up losing 5 points.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Okay, and by the way, bounce also will have no part points.
Wait, why doesn't bounce have part points?
Okay, sorry. The bounce has, bounce doesn't have.
Yeah, cool.
I'm really sorry for that thing. So, the stenotype question will not be giving points to team 1. And let me make the rules clear once more. Bounce questions will have no part points. If you get it wrong, if you answer it partially correct also, you will end up getting negative points. However, bounce round, you can answer partially, but the answer won't be revealed until the complete answer is correct or some team gets it correct. Am I clear now? Okay, so we'll go ahead to the next question now. So question number 6. So there are two possible explanations for this phenomenon. This is due to the large number of cells on the convex side, that is the outside, and few on the inside of dash. The relatively smaller number on the inner side creates a shorter edge, pulling the dash inwards. The differences between the cell length on the outer and inside sides could explain this. What has been explained here? So the pounds is open now. Then team 6, you guys can go for the pounds. Okay, so both the blanks which are given here, they are the same, they represent the same answer that we want. They are related, the same related to the answer that we want. And focus on the...
Hi, this is Team 6's question.
Yeah, it's a direct question to Team 6. Apart from Team 6, everybody else can go for the pounds.
What did you say to focus on?
The length, whatever is bolded here. So the blank is not the answer, but both the blanks represent the same entity. So team 4 has already pounced, and the pounce closes in 10 more seconds. If you want to pounce, make it fast. Okay, so we'll be closing the pounds now. So direct question to Team 6. Team 6, what is your answer? Team 6, your answer?
Okay, our guess is that this is the cheek and it gets pulled inwards, so you end up biting it by mistake.
That's incorrect. We'll go ahead with Team 7 now.
We're going to guess that this is how eye lenses work.
Good guess, but that's not correct. Going ahead with Team 8.
We guess it's the lining of the intestine.
Again, that was good guess, but no, that is incorrect. Now we'll go to Team 1.
Right, so this is the pruning of fingers, right? So the outer cells absorb water, so they are getting larger. But then our remain.
Can you please repeat yourself?
So this is the pruning of fingers, right? So the outer cells of the skin, they absorb the water, so they get bigger. And
No, that is
like the fingers become wrinkly when you like.
That is incorrect. Team 2.
Yeah, I'll just pass.
Team 2, what's your guess?
Pass.
Okay, Team 3.
Team 3 here. So we'll say this is a dimple.
Again, a good guess, but that's incorrect. So Team 4 had already pounced. We'll go ahead with Team 5. Team 5, you're not audible. No. Team 5, can you repeat?
Team 5, if your mic is not working, just tell your moderator the answer, they will tell it out loud.
Team 5 is passing the question.
Okay, fine. So Team 4 had gone for the pounds and they had answered it correctly. So Team 4, you can reveal the answer.
Okay, so this is why the hair is curly.
Yeah, exactly. That was the answer that we were looking out for. So it is what makes the hair curly. And we'll go to the next question now. Camel from UAE became the first animal to help with a certain project. The camel and her guide took to the sand as early as 6 a.m. to ensure the best lighting conditions. A spokesperson for the company was keen to emphasize that camel's role was not just for novelty value, but that camel had been chosen to do the task in the most authentic and least damaging way, especially considering that the location was remote and had no roads. What was camel chosen to do here? So the pounds opens now. It's a direct to team 7. So for team 7, all others can go for the pounds.
Our teammate is bouncing.
Okay.
Team 3 is sponsored.
Team 3 is also bouncing, okay.
Team 2 is also bouncing.
Okay. So what is that unique feature of camel which will help do a particular task in most authentic and least damaging way possible? That is something which you have to focus upon. So the pounds closes another 20 seconds. Please make it quick, guys.
Team 5 is bouncing.
Okay. Okay, we'll be closing the pounds now. So it is a direct to team 7.
Yeah, do we answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we're going to guess that the camel was chosen for like Google Earth imaging. So the hump would help with the camera equipment and 6 a.m. best lighting so they can image properly.
Can you improvise on your answer?
In what respect? It's imaging the desert, right? Because there's no roads and they need Google Earth
So we are
imaging.
looking for one particular keyword. So if you can get us as close to that as possible, we'll give it to you. So we are looking out for the Google product name.
Okay, Street View.
Okay, that is correct. So we'll give that to you this time. The answer is indeed Google Street View. Now we'll go ahead to the next question.
Before we move on to the next question, can we know which team's got it right?
Yeah, so this is
It's
the
the last question.
This is the last question, so the round will be completed, we'll reveal it.
We have a question for
But please, from next round, make sure that we know which team gets it right after each question.
Yeah. So team 1, the question was scrapped, right? We have a new question for you. After team 8, we'll do that. Okay.
Okay, so going on to the next question. Question 8 on your screen. After officials rejected a request for a permit of X due to concerns about his appearance, the company outsourced the project to 2 companies. One was known for building artificial landscapes for theme parks, aquariums, and zoos, and the other was a giant in the infrastructure services business. The project ultimately relied on the former's expertise in camouflage and the latest experience with pole construction. The company can accommodate special requests from customers, typically third-party tower developers, whose projects must adapt to particularly unique landscapes. The requests vary from cacti, trees, both living and dead, etc. What are these used for? Popularized in the last 2 decades due to improvements in a certain field of technology. So the pounce opens now. All the teams other than team 8 go for the pounce. It's a direct to team 8. So the keywords here that you must look out for is camouflage. How will that help?
What was the keyword?
Or camouflage. And again, the next keyword would be improvements in certain field of technology. How would that be useful?
Hey, are you looking for specific or generic?
We are looking for something very specific.
Okay.
Team 3 has pounced.
Okay, team 3 has pounced. Fine.
So what are these used for would be a generic thing, right? Not a proper noun. That is what you're looking for.
Can you repeat yourself?
What are these used for? The application would be a generic thing, right? It is not a proper noun that you're looking for.
Yeah, so it's not a proper noun that we're looking for, but rather what it could be used for.
All right.
Yeah, so the pounce closes in 10 seconds, guys. So again, camouflage, improvements in certain field of technology. So we'll be closing the pounce now. It's a direct to team 8.
So
team 8, what's your answer?
Our guess is that they use it for holographic or 3D projections on their towers.
No, that's incorrect. Direct to team 1 now.
Is it related to VFX?
No, it isn't related to VFX also. Team 2. Team 2, your response? Team 2 isn't responding. Team 3 has pounced. So team 4.
Just a second, okay.
Team 4?
So, yeah, just a second. Just give me a second.
Guys, please make it quick.
Yeah. So we would say this would be the cellular towers for 5G or the mobile towers for the 5G connectivity.
Okay, I'll give that to you. So the answer is indeed what you said. You were looking out for camouflaged TV towers. So yeah, so these are the cell towers which are camouflaged in this particular way. Now we'll go ahead to question number 9, which was the question meant for team 1, which was a direct for team 1, and the answer was revealed. So Okay, so we'll stop the presentation for a while, and after informing you what we'll be doing, we'll start it again. Kindly be online and stay in the meeting. Okay, guys, we'll be starting now with question number 9. This is a direct to team 1. So the answer was revealed for the first question. So this is another question that I've made. Okay. Yeah, going ahead with question 9. So it is the summer of 1940 brought an end to the BBC tradition of nameless newsreaders. The BBC explained that in wartime, listeners must be able to recognize instantly the authentic voice of BBC broadcasting. So in July 1940, Frank Phillips became the first reader to identify himself. But named or not, a certain concern about the newsreaders persisted. The result was the appointment of Yorkshire man Wilfred Pickles to the news reading team. He made his debut in November 1941 and became an instant hero to many listeners when he ended the midnight news by wishing his fellow northerners good night. Why was the BBC so concerned about having distinctive voices on the radio? So the bounce is open for all the teams except team 1. It's a direct to team 1 now. So guys, make it quick if you want to pounce. You just have 10 seconds remaining for the pounce now. So we'll close the pounce now. Direct to team 1. Team 1, your answer.
One sec, we're bouncing. Wait.
Guys, please be quick with your pounds now. Okay, final 10 seconds for those who want to pounce. Okay, so I hope Team 7 is done with the pounds. We'll go ahead with Team 1 now. Team 1, your answer?
Right. So they wanted people to recognize this voice because so Germany could have or any other enemy could have intercepted their signal and given fake information or false information, right? False news. So basically, they wanted people to recognize the voice that is giving them news every day. So in case there's an interception, so they'll recognize the right, that's fake.
Okay. So can you please improvise on your answer?
What?
Can you please improvise your answer?
Improvise your
Sorry?
So they basically they wanted distinctive voices, so that like
People know
in
if it's English
right,
or enemy.
right, because people will know that like it's from the official BBC news or is it from like someone posing to be the BBC news, right? Some enemy could have intercepted that signal, right?
Okay, so I'll give points for this. So basically, what we were looking out for in this particular question was that the German people could easily imitate, the Nazis could easily
Different
imitate
answers from
the
what they gave.
British newsreaders. So
He did
because
say that.
all of them sounded the same and wouldn't be too hard for them to imitate them.
But didn't Team 1 tell the exact opposite of this?
I don't think they said that at all.
Yeah. Team 1
I
said
mean,
the
but
exact
we
opposite.
actually like it was like ki German. So that's the point they're trying to avoid, right? German interception, so they could like imitate them. So that's
No,
what
the
German.
German point is fine. The German point is fine, but the point is that they shouldn't be easy to imitate. You guys said a different thing.
We said the exact same thing. Like the Germans won't be able to like copy that because it's being right, exactly.
People understand the
Well,
accent
let's
of
give
the
it to them, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah, sure. That's
they're
up to
right.
the
Yeah. So the thing is, they pointed out that it wouldn't be hard for the Germans, right, to imitate because all of them sounded really the same. So I think we should give it to Team 1 for this answer. And we'll proceed ahead with the next round.
Can you tell who all got it in pounds?
Excuse me, can you repeat?
Can you tell who all got the answer in the pounds?
Yeah, so
because we gave the same.
Just give us a minute. We are updating the scores.
So now we're tallying the scores of this particular round and we'll present it to you.
Okay.
And also, we are extremely sorry for all the minor hiccups which happened today. Hopefully, the next rounds will be much smoother.
Hey, quick question: when will it end? Because our team members will have to leave by 6 or 6:15.
Yeah, we'll try to finish it off in next 1 hour.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll be reading out the points of each team now. So team 1 currently has 15 points. Team 2 is on 10 points. Team 3 is on 30 points. Team 4 is on 40 points. Team 5 is on 40 points. Team 6 is on 15 points. Team 7 is on 10 points. And Team 8...
1 second, we have 30 points.
Which team?
Team 6, 30. Team 6, 30 points. We did 3 bounces and got it right.
The redheads, the cell phone towers, and the BBC broadcast.
So, the thing is, one of your pounds was wrong.
Which one?
The last pound was wrong.
So that is why you lost 5 points on that, as a result of which you had a score of 20 minus 5, which is 15 points.
We answered the correct thing. That I'll read out what I wrote in the chat. That World War II was going on, and they did not want anyone to fake the broadcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, team 7 is at 20 and not 10. You got 1 direct and 1 pounds.
Okay, yeah. So team 7 is at 20 points. Team 6. Team 6, actually you're at 15 points. That answer was incorrect.
But we said that they couldn't fake it, so it's essentially the same thing. It would be too hard for the Germans to imitate them, and we said the same thing. We didn't say Germans, but we said that nobody can fake it.
We didn't mention World War II was going on.
But it's already given in the question, right? Like the war thing.
So which part did you want us to mention? Because we mentioned that the British did not want anyone to fake the broadcast.
So we are rechecking your scores again. Kindly bear with us for a moment. Yeah, so team 6, sorry, so the points are actually 30 now instead of 15 because the answer, we rechecked your answer and it was correct. So I'll read out the scores again very quickly. Team 1, 15, Team 2, 10, Team 3, 30, Team 4, 40, Team 5, 40, Team 6, 30, Team 7, 20, Team 8, 40. So we'll go ahead with round 2 now. This will be taken over by my friend Sanhit.
Hello everyone, my name is Sanhit and I will be the quiz master for this second round that is about Tinder bios. So this round is very short, simple and crisp. And moving to the rules, So the rules are the format of this round is written. In total, there are 6 questions, each question carrying 1 point. And the Tinder bio of it is of any personality, substance, or anything related to the theme of the quiz, that is science and technology. So what you have to do is that after each and every question, compile your answers towards the end of the round and DM your moderator in your WhatsApp group. And the quizmaster's judgment is absolutely final. So moving on to the first
Is
teaser
it
question.
like team point 1 or like 10 points?
No, 1 point.
1 point for each and 10 points for
No, no,
each.
no, 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 no. We will update the point. 1 second.
Oh, just to clarify, there are no negatives, right?
No, there are no negatives.
Okay.
Okay, coming to a teaser question. I'm a nature lover. I have a Mac fetish. Fan of Steve Jobs. If you're over me, I'm sure you will fall for me.
Newton.
Yeah, that's the answer. So moving to the answer slide. Yeah, it's Isaac Newton. So now we'll move to the first question.
1 second. Just go back. We have updated the point, like the scoring to 10 points per question, not 1. Okay, there was a misprint in the rules radio.
Okay, going ahead to the first question. Best in keeping secrets since I had a bad collapsing heartbreak. Want a casual LDR? Anything close and deep at your risk. LDR means long distance relationship. So think about the keyword is collapsing over here, and as well as LDR. Put your minds in the direction of Sci-Tech and you'll get the answer. Okay. Now I'm closing the question and moving to question 2. I was born on Valentine's Day. I'm one of a kind. People say perfection is boring, but I'm totally perfect. I make no mistakes. Looking for a man to date. So as you can see here, the keywords are like Valentine's Day and it is one of its own kind. So think how unique it is and totally perfect. Makes no mistakes at all. And it's written as a man to date. So think in that direction. Something very unique of its own kind. Okay, moving on to question 3. Back. All yours is if you're obsessed with flightless and stout waterfall, a resident of Canberra, and rest assured, you will love my cuddles. I spread love in the form of a disease named Zytis, which will make you stay awake and at nights just thinking about me. I am the light of my community, and people love to call me Tuxedo. So think about, read the first line carefully.
X is a variable, right? Like excititis, basically.
Yeah. So all these are proper nouns related to the field of Sci-Tech. And moving on in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
We have to compile the answers now and send it as a whole.
As a whole. Okay, moving to the fourth question. I need not prove that I am a perfect partner to you. I am always happy to bring you a fishnet or a ball or anything else to help you whenever you need it. You might have never noticed, but I was always right behind you, wherever you were at. So think it's a perfect partner. See, and what can bring you a fishnet or a ball or anything else? What type of thing can bring it to you whenever you need your help? And who helps you in your worst times? Always happy to help you. It never feels annoyed or like stressed to help you in your, any way, but it is always behind you in your tough times.
So all the answers in this round are proper nouns, you're saying?
Yeah, means like if not proper, they are related to some entity which is proper.
Okay.
They may not exactly be proper nouns, but they may as well be proper nouns, but they're related to the field of science. Can be anything. It can be phenomena in science or personalities or anything related to science.
Okay, moving on to the fifth question. I am usually soft at heart. I like number one. I prefer corner seats in a movie theater. I don't date people of my type. I prefer to date people of completely opposite nature. I love swimming pools. Let's explode. This thing is really very soft at heart, soft hearted person. Not person, to be specific. And number one. And prefers to be somewhere like away from the crowd. And doesn't even mingle people of its own type. Look for loving swimming pools. So, moving on to the sixth question. I'm of royal descent, but I don't like gold jewelry. Dating me can be exhausting if you are too quiet. Yes, I don't like three on me. I need one. I need it. So, think of something very royal in its name, but not gold jewelry. Dating it can be exhaustive. So, think like, is it tiring or not? So, closing this question and let's have a rerun from first question. Moving on to the first question of this round. Best in keeping secrets since I had a bad collapsing heartbreak. Want a casual LDR, anything close and deep at your risk. I was born on the Valentine's Day. I am one of a kind. People say perfection is boring, but I'm totally perfect. I make no mistakes looking for a man to date. All yours if you are obsessed with flightless and stout waterfall, a resident of Canberra, and rest assured you will love my cuddles. I spread love in the form of a disease called X-itis, which will make you stay awake at nights just thinking about me. I'm the limelight of my community and people love to call me Tuxedo. I need not prove that I am a perfect partner to you. I am always happy to bring you a fishnet or a ball or anything to help you when you need it. You might have never noticed, but I was always right behind you wherever you were at. Usually soft at heart. I like number one. People prefer corner seats in a movie theater. I don't date people of my type. I prefer to date people of completely opposite nature. I love swimming pools. Let's explode. I'm of royal descent, but I don't like gold jewelry. Dating me can be exhausting if you are too quiet. I don't like 3 on 1. I need it. So, guys, please compile your answers and tag your moderators in your group. You can send your answers to them. We are giving you time of 2 minutes. Try to compile it. And in case if you want any rerun of a question, we'll go back to that question.
Team 3 has submitted.
Okay. If you want to go back to any question, we'll put that question again to you.
Can you go to question number 2 once, please?
In case you have compiled your answers and tagged your moderator, please put in the chat box. You would like to know the count. All have completed. So closing this round in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So closing the round. So let's move to the answers. Wait. Okay, since all have compiled the answers, let's move to the answers. So first one is this.
Black hole.
Can anyone? Yeah, black hole. That's the correct answer.
Oh.
And as we display the question, you guys can shout out the answer.
Is it Alan Turing?
No.
God particle.
No.
Moon.
Sophia.
Like what?
Sophia, the AI.
Yeah, exactly. That's the right answer. And as you can see, it's one of its own kind, being the first robot to attain citizenship, then totally perfect, and wants to date a man since it's a feminine robot. So moving to the third. Any guesses?
So we had two guesses. One was penguin and the other was duck-billed platypus.
No.
You are on the right track, but I want a more specific answer.
Linux.
Is it the Linux?
Yeah, that's the right answer.
Ducks and Linux. Oh,
Yeah, Linux penguin.
So moving to the fourth question. Guesses?
This one is a wild one.
How is this Sci-Tech?
Is it Siri?
That's the first thing we thought. Then you said Sci-Tech.
Oh, nice.
Like it is related to Sci-Tech, not exactly to be specific.
This question sounds more like a business question.
Okay, moving on to the fifth question.
Hydrogen.
Is it
No.
sodium?
Sodium
Yeah,
alkali
exactly.
metals.
Sodium. So it is, as you know, sodium metal is very soft and sits in the right corner of the periodic table. And
Swimming pool.
Water.
Yeah,
It reacts with water.
Reacts with water. And moving to the last question.
Aqua regia.
Yeah, absolutely correct. Which translates to English as royal water. So that's it, guys. This is the second round, and shortly we're going to display the scores.
Right. So we have one round left, and we'll just quickly get over with that round. I think in the next half an hour, 45 minutes, let's try to complete it.
Can you tell the scores for this round?
Yeah. We're just waiting for the scores. Okay, I can read it out to you, the score. Meanwhile, while they're updating it. Team 1 is at 65. Wait, one second. Have you updated Team 2 score? Can someone confirm?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, we have done. So I think everything is done. Yeah. So Team 1 is at 65. Team 2 is at 10. Team 3 is at 60. Team 4 is at 50. Team 5 at 70. Team 6 at 30. Team 7 at 30. And Team 8 at 80. Right. Let's move ahead to the next round. We'll be putting the scores in the WhatsApp group as well. So don't worry about that. Anybody has any issues with the scoring? So this is our last round. We just finished it in half an hour. It's a pulse rounds round, but hopefully we won't take much time. We'll start anti-clockwise this time. And the first question is for Team 8. Okay, first question is for Team 8. Yeah, can you have the question? So it's the same rules exactly? Yeah. So there was a question posed to few students from the Lawrence Technological University. It was asked to determine an important scientific identity of a supposedly stable material. Why? Okay. So some attempts yielded the following conclusions. So students were asked to give possible answers, and this is what some of them came up with. So one possible answer is boron, because it has some sonic properties that is viable as a starting material to synthesize Y, and that's why Y must lie in the vicinity of boron. Another possible answer could be the superactinide series that also acts as a possible indicator because the properties of Y dictate it to have an atom with a very heavy nucleus. Okay. Following the same logic of heavy nucleus, it should probably be derived from period 8. Could be another hypothesis. So what are we talking about? Which material? And what are they trying to figure out? Which supposedly, what are they trying to figure out about Y? So team 8's direct, this is. We'll be staying on this for another 15 seconds. So think about a stable material which is known for its sonic properties. It could be an atom with a very heavy nucleus. So what are we talking about? So closing pounds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is any team pouncing in the last moment? Okay, team 6 has pounced. Team 6 has pounced. Any other team? I don't think so. Any other team is pouncing. So yeah, let's go ahead. Team 8, a date to you. Team 8, do you have an answer?
Is it Lawrencium?
Lawrencium. A good guess, but unfortunately that's not the answer. Moving ahead. Team 7.
Yeah. Just a sec.
Just to make clear, we are thinking about some material. We have some hypothesis being done about some material. So obviously there's no clear answer, but then these are some possible solutions. Team 7.
Is this titanium? And
Okay, titanium and second part.
they're trying to figure out why titanium doesn't react with other.
Okay. Moving ahead, team 6 pounced. Team 5's direct. Sorry, not direct. Pass on to team 5. Team 5, do you have an answer?
His mic is not working. He said pass.
Okay, it's passing. Fine. Team 4.
Yeah, just a second. We would say is they're trying to figure out the strength in the Captain America shield from the Marvel universe. Yeah, from their universe, Marvel universe, and the element would be Americum or vibranium. Vibranium was we'd go with vibranium and Captain America's shield.
Can you improve your answer? I need one answer. Is it Americum or vibranium?
Americum.
And what are they trying to figure out?
The strength in like how does Captain America shield withstand all the yeah, it is basically vibranium in Captain America's shield. Mohammed, you want to improve because I might not give out something which QM is looking for. Mohammed or Ramanuja.
So I'm saying Y can be americium, and they are trying to figure out the strength of like americium could be a real life equivalent of vibranium in Captain America's shield.
I will wait for a better answer. Again, moving ahead. Passing to the next team. Team 4 answers to team 3.
Okay, so yeah, okay. So in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, by being vibranium, so they're generally trying to find out how they use the material to create items like the uh, Captain America's shield or the Black Panther suit and all of that. So in general, the vibranium being used for the number of different things that it is in the MCU.
Okay. Passing ahead to team 2. Please focus on the question. So it was asked to driven important scientific identity. So what are they trying to figure out? That is what we are asking for. Team 2, yeah.
Move on. Team 2, let's meet.
Okay, team 2 is another. Team 1.
Right. So why is vibranium? And like, what are they trying to figure out? They're trying to figure out the composition of vibranium, right? Like basically, sorry, not the how to make vibranium, where to place it in the periodic table, right? Because it has some.
And that will fetch you full points, full 10 points to team 1. So we are indeed talking about vibranium and its possible location in the periodic table, its atomic number, atomic structure. Team 4 were very close. Had they said vibranium, I would have given them 5 points, but they stuck with americium. So we'll give 5 points to team 4. Sorry, team 3. 5 points to team 3 for saying vibranium first, and 10 points to team 1. Right. So moving ahead, the next question for team 7 is this. So X, we don't need X. X is someone. And X was working in a famous oil company back in the 80s and was tasked with pinpointing the drill location using seismic waves. Okay, this is the operative part, seismic waves. He created a set of complex algorithms to interpret this data and to locate the oil deposits. After retiring from the oil company, X applied the same logic that was used for locating the oil deposits in a different industry that involves working with waves. And this eventually led to birth of Y, which is still being used a lot. But many people who use that, they do not want to generally tell that they use such a thing. Okay, they generally deny the fact that they're using Y. So all we want is what is Y? Okay, what is this thing which people are denying? They use the users use, but they don't want to be associated with Y.
Team 3 has passed.
So we are giving another 10 seconds. Say 10. Okay, closing in. Has team 3 bounced? Okay, team 3 has bounced.
Yeah, before you had stopped reading the question, you had passed.
Sure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing pounds. It's a direct to team 7. Can we have an answer? Team 7.
What is it again?
Yeah, just a sec.
Whose question is this?
It's a direct to team 7.
Okay.
Wait, so okay. We'll pass.
Okay, team 7 passes. Team 6. Team 6 has pounced or not? Team 6 has not pounced. Direct to team 6.
So this is audio visualization, as in like you see a wave pattern when you're watching a music or any audio. That is the wave pattern, which is derived from the algorithm. Are you looking for something specific, like a company or something?
Not a specific. I want a particular technology. So can you give me the answer based on the second paragraph? Like, can you improve your answer? Because what you get is a very generic.
Are you looking for the word spectrogram?
No, not the word spectrogram. We're looking for something else. Anyway, passing ahead. Team 5. Yeah, team 5, yeah. Go ahead.
Pass.
Okay, team 5 is passing. Team 4.
My team says this is why is auto tune.
And that, as simple as that, the answer is in fact auto tune. So they're working on seismic waves, And looking at those patterns, they invented the technology of autotune. So X is Andy Interpret, the person behind this technology. And no singer wants to be associated with autotune. Moving ahead, direct to team 6, I think, yeah. Next question. Team 3 had bounced. Yeah. Okay. So a problem came to light when NASA technicians spotted dozens of perforations up to 4 inches in diameter on the spaceship. After concluding that the damage could not be repaired in time for the planned liftoff, NASA launch managers ordered the spaceship rolled back from the pad to its hangar. The sabotage apparently was accompanied by just 2 dashes. According to the chairman of NASA, new X investigation review and deterrent team was formed. After the initial reports, dozens of prevention tips poured in unsolicited from around the world, including spray the tank with water in which cabbage has been boiled or with raccoon scent, cover the entire shuttle with chicken wire, stun the dash with laser rifles, or kill them with plain old shotguns. So, who were these saboteurs? So, we want a specific answer for this. So, I think the specific part is that you can read from the first para that technicians spotted dozens of perforations up to 4 inches in diameter. So, what could possibly cause such perforations? And then, what kind of saboteurs we're talking about? Like looking at the solutions that were offered, you can give a guess. So, the question is, who were the saboteurs?
Team 3 has already given their pounds.
Okay, good. Team 3 has bounced. So, take to team 6. We'll wait for another 10 seconds if anybody else wants to bounce. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one else bouncing? Okay, only team 3 has bounced. So direct to team 6, you can go ahead. Yeah, team 6.
We bounced, but I think we can we bounce on this question?
It's a direct question. Why do you want to bounce?
All right. So we're saying woodpeckers.
And as simple as that, it is in fact woodpeckers. So woodpeckers caused a lot of perforations on rockets. That is how this problem came. Yeah, can you move on to the answer slide? Can you move on? Yeah. There seems to be some delay. Yeah. So we are talking about woodpeckers, and this is which team answered this? Team 6, right? Yeah. So team 6 gets a plus 10 for this, and next question for 10 points again to team 5. Now they're direct. With the increase in reality shows that follow the searching and discoveries of X's by professionals, the Boys State University Department of Geosciences started receiving at least one inquiry per week regarding findings of X. They have heard the following statements as evidence that the rocks may be X's by those inquiring. It's attractive to magnet, it's black, it's heavy. A Y is a humorous word for a rock which is believed to be a X, but it is in fact terrestrial in origin. Y is coined by replacing the final syllable of X with its antonym. So, see, so to derive this answer, first you need to figure out what X is. So, by the description in the first 2 paras, X should be pretty fairly gettable. So, it's a common noun as such, it's not a proper noun. So, also the fact of using the word finding of X, that should again give a clue. So, find what X is and try to replace the last syllable of that word such that it's a humorous word, which would mean that it is an antonym of it's an antonym of X. So all you want is what is this new humorous word? So basically a pun kind of thing or something like that to get by. Yeah. Let's see if any team has pounced. Okay, we are not having any
Sorry,
bounces.
team 3 has pounds already given.
Oh, yeah, just team. Yeah. Team 3 pounds. Closing in. This is direct to team 5. Closing in 5, 4, 3. Team 4 also pounds. Anybody else bouncing? 3, 2, 1. Okay, no one is bouncing. Team 4 and 3 pounds. Team 5. Yeah, go ahead.
I'd like to pass.
Okay, team 5 passes. Team 4 responds. 3 has pounds. Team 2. Do we have anyone from team 2?
No, go to team 1.
Okay. Team 2 is not there. Team 1. Team 1, we have an answer. Okay, team 1 passes. Team 8.
Is it fool's gold? Pyrite.
Fool's gold. Okay, no. Team 7.
Our X is meteorites.
So what would Y be then?
I'm not sure.
Try to take a guess. Last word, replacing the final symbol of X with its antonym.
Oh, could you explain the opposite of a meteorite is that I didn't get what you meant by it. So can you explain the antonym part again?
So the last syllable of X is what we want to be changed.
Okay.
So X, if you assume X is meteorite, what could be the last? If you change the last,
Meteor wrong.
we'll give it to you. It is so these kind of fake findings are called as meteorons. You can move on to the answer slide. So these are called meteorons, which are assumed to be extraterrestrial, but they are not. Yeah. Good answer by team. This was team 7, right? Okay, I forgot which team this was. This was team 7. Okay.
Yeah, it's team 7 stream.
Team 7. Okay. Moving ahead. A direct question to team 4. This is team 4's question. In preparation to go to Mars, okay, so NASA and Roscosmos, so the Russian counterpart, the Russian Space Agency, they conducted several collaborative missions. Okay, one of them was a 1-year mission. The main aim for this mission was to research long-time effects in a microgravity environment, which affected the physical and mental states of humans. NASA chose astronaut Scott Kelly, and Roscosmos chose Mikhail Kornienko. Now, Kelly and Koniko already had a good connection because previously they had in another expedition they were part of the crew. So they both knew each other. So there was a good chemistry. Okay, so we don't know why Russians chose Koniko, but we do know why NASA chose Kelly. However, there's a very specific reason why Scott Kelly was chosen. He was perhaps the only active astronaut candidate in the entire NASA astronaut corps to be part of a natural phenomenon, making the analysis of his body much easier. Okay, so that's the reason why this particular astronaut was chosen for 1-year mission. So, as a hint, think of procedures generally undertaken during most school-level biology experiments. So, yeah, which team pounced? Team 6 has pounced.
3 has
Team 1 has found.
Team 1 has.
Team 1 has pounced. Team 6 has pounced. Team 5 has pounced. It's a rather easy question. One, 3, 5, 6. And it's a direct to team 4. Anyone else pouncing? Closing in 5, 4, 3, 2. Team 8 also has pounds. 3, 2, 1. That's the last pounds we'll be taking. Okay, yeah, team 4 go ahead.
You would say that he has a twin brother or a twin.
As simple as that. So he had a retired astronaut brother as a twin, Mark Kelly. So the twin would act as a control, and they would analyze both the bodies before and after the mission. Anyway, yeah, moving ahead. Direct to team 3 is this, the third last question of the quiz. Back in late 90s, Adobe Illustrator was launched as a graphic design application, and the main purpose behind the creation was to apply the use of mathematical equations for smooth and curved lines and shapes by a system known as Bezier curves. To highlight the software's ability to produce and edit curved flowing lines, Adobe chose the subject of X, a well-renowned Renaissance painting, to become their marketing image and was shown during its startup. With time, as future versions came, it was used to portray the new features and improvements Adobe had made to the application. So, which Renaissance painting aided in this technology? So, this was the inspiration for Adobe Illustrator. Again, it's a Renaissance painting. So, when you read smooth and curved lines, a particular answer comes to mind. That may not be the answer. Just cross check once whether it's a Renaissance painting or not, and then think what paintings could be smooth and curved lines. Okay, so there's a sprinting, smooth and curved lines. Waiting for another 5 seconds. If anyone else is bouncing, five.
Just a
Is
second.
it a Renaissance painting? Could you confirm?
It is a Renaissance painting as far as my knowledge, but yeah, let's confirm once. I'll just ask the viewers. Yeah, it is. It is Renaissance. Yes. Yeah, it is Renaissance. Okay. Team 7 pounced. Team 6 has pounced. So two teams have pounced, so we'll be closing pounds now. 5.
Just a second. Is this a Renaissance painting only?
Yeah, pretty sure it's a Renaissance painting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Team 6 are you pouncing? Yeah, team 6 has pounced. Team 7 has pounced. And no more pounces. Direct to team 3, I guess. Yeah, direct to team 3. Team 3, any guesses?
Sorry, we'll say a Vitruvian man.
Vitruvian man. A very good guess. But that's not the answer. Team 2. Okay, team 2 has not been responding to the last few questions. So, team 1.
Right. So, is this the Birth of Venus by Botticelli?
And that is right. It is Botticelli's Birth of Venus. And that was the cover page and inspiration for Adobe Illustrator, the first Adobe Illustrator.
Can you tell
Going
us the
ahead.
scores now, please? 2 questions to go, right, in the quiz?
Yeah. We'll show the scores. Just 1 minute. Yeah, it's being updated at the moment. The last question. Hmm. 1 second, still being updated. Yeah, I'll just read out the scores. Meanwhile, you can check the chat group for the thing. Yeah. Team 1 is at 85. They're currently in the third position. Team 2 is at 10 in the eighth position. Team 3 is leading the quiz with 105 points. Team 4 is at 80 and they're tied with Team 5 who are also at 80. In the sixth place, we have Team 6 who is 60. Team 7 is in the seventh place with 35. And Team 8 is at 90. And they are in the contention for the to be the champion of this quiz. So we have a close race between second and third place, and there could well be a comeback also, and they could also be first. So it's a nice race going on. We'll be putting the scores in the main group. One second. Yeah, so while they're putting, like, you have a brief idea about what the scores are. So let's move ahead to the penultimate question. Okay, and it's a direct to team 2. A recent development in technology has been met with positive as well as negative reviews, with some going to the extent of saying that usage of the same will usher in the end of high school English. Economist Dash expressed concerns regarding its effects on democracy due to automated comments. The Guardian called for government regulation due to its impossible big effect on society. Dash of Leaping Computer noted that it can lead to an increase in malware and phishing emails. But one reviewer called it just a stochastic parrot. So we need to identify this technology. And it's pretty much, it's very recent development.
Team 3 has bounced.
Okay, team 3 has bounced. One team so far confirmed bouncing. So it's a recent development in technology, and think about a stochastic parrot and how governments are very scared about this development. Team 5 pounced, team 4 pounced, team 6, team 8. Anyone left to pounce?
Team 8 has bounced.
Which team?
8.
Team 8 has pounced. Okay. 4, 5, 6, and 8 have pounced on this. Closing pounds in
7 has also bounced.
7 is also just pounced, yeah. Closing pounds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Direct to team 2. Team 2, if you're hearing us, give us a guess. We'll wait for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unfortunately, team 2 is not answering, so passing on to team 1.
Yeah, so ChatGPT by OpenAI.
So a simple answer, ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is what current AI has. Current AI technology going on. So let's look at the standings once. So team 1 is at 95 now. Team 1 is at 95 after this question. Team they're still being getting up. Okay, team 2 is at 10. Team 3 at has it been updated for team 3 the score? Yeah, team 3 at 115, team 4 at 90, team 5 at 90, team 6 at 70, team 7 at 30, team 8 at 100. So I think we can safely say that team. Okay, we can't say anything. Okay, let's move on still. There are still some dynamics possible.
Are there any trick rounds? Otherwise, we'll pounce. Or we'll not pounce.
There is no trick round. So this is just a final question in pounds and pounds round. And it's a funda question, last one. So it's a descriptive one, I think. So let's see if you can get it right. Moving ahead to the last question of today. And hopefully the quiz has been enjoyed. South Korean government has come up with one idea to tackle swampies, as they call it. They are smartphone zombies, which involves incorporating traffic lights into the pavement of the road. So we'll show you an image after that. South Korea was the first country to bring this technology to a common setting, that is, traffic lights on main roads. But the first implementation of this technology lies elsewhere. This similar technology was previously used in a very specific setting and in a more advanced fashion, where the system is fully automated and motion and velocity sensors are used to control the working of these lights. So you need to identify where was this technology previously used. So can we go to the image? I think the image is helpful in this. So look at both the sides of the zebra crossing. This kind of technology was used in somewhere else. In fact, it's still being used. If I'm not wrong, it's still being used. So you need to identify where was it previously used. So, like along with this zombies scenario, like to prevent people with smartphones from stepping onto it, this has also been used somewhere else previously. So you need to identify where was this technology used. So closing pounds. Okay, we have how many teams pouncing? Team 7 has pounced. Team 6 has pounced. Let's see if anyone else
Seven
has
hasn't bounced.
They haven't? Okay. So by okay, I'm sorry. This was last bounce. So, team 6 has pounced. Any other team pouncing? Otherwise, we'll close pounds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If no other team is pouncing, a direct to team 1. Go ahead.
So have we seen this in Back to the Future?
Seen this in Back to the Future? Unfortunately, no, it's not Back to the Future. Moving ahead, team 8. Team 8, do we have an answer?
This was used in uh, uh, lightsabers, Star Wars.
Lightsabers in Star Wars. A very good guess, but moving ahead, team 7. Team 4, can you unmute? Sorry, can you mute yourself? Team 4, Ramanuja. Team 4, can you ask your teammate to please mute? Okay. Team 7, do you have an answer? Team 7. What did you say?
Just a sec. We're going to say it's used in train stations for trains.
Can you repeat once? It was not clear what you said.
Train systems. The motion and velocity sensors for when trains are stopping and when they need to go.
Rains as in
Train.
Train. Okay, train. Fine. Okay, no, it's not the train system. So I would say that it's a very good guess. Moving ahead, Team 6 has pounced. If I'm not wrong, yeah, Team 6 has pounced. Team 5.
At railway stations, at platforms.
No, I think that was a similar guess given by Team 7 about trains. Moving ahead, Team 4. Team 4.
Yeah, sure, Pratyush. So I would say in F1 races, we would go within the F1 races.
Okay, F1. Pretty interesting guess. I mean, all of you are somewhere close by, but getting it wrong. Anyway, Team 3.
Yeah, so we'll say this is so when the conveyor belt, the luggages come up, so there is a light which comes on. So we'll say it was used there initially.
Conveyor belts. Again, a very good guess. All of you were close somewhere or the other, but you got this mode of transportation wrong. So it was okay. Now you can guess, I think, because team 2 is not there. Team 1 was there in it. So yeah, you can guess anyone.
Hey, did team 6 get it right?
Team 6, I don't have to check whether you got it right. Yeah, team 6 has got it right. Yes, team 6 has got it right.
Okay.
So the answer is basically this was used for guiding pilots in the runways. So the guiding lights for particularly guiding pilots. So this is how they incorporated this. So I would really want to thank everyone who stayed this long for the quiz. Sorry for the mishaps which happened earlier. So some things are out of our control and some answers were leaked. But really appreciate your presence. So thank you everyone, and we'll be showing the results in the WhatsApp. So any feedback you can please give us.
Can we leave now? We'll reveal the points in the WhatsApp group, right?
Yeah, this is the points.
Okay, cool then. Bye.